Hey, everybody. Welcome to Comedy on State. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Give it up for yourselves for being here with us tonight, all together, all of us. It's great to see so many people out. It's great for me to be out. I got kind of a situation at home right now. Yeah, my neighbor's house doesn't have any numbers on its door or on its mailbox, and I really feel like that's something that needs to be addressed. All right, something you should know about me is I have this condition where when I hear the sound of groans, I process it as applause. So thank you. Thank you for that ovation you just gave me. It's very enjoyable. I'm going to do another joke that's like that first one, so buckle up. I'm glad to be here. I just flew in from a conference on the implementation of gender neutrality in the workplace. And boy or girl are my arms tired. That one's, thank you again, thank you. That one's a little woke, too, that's nice. Not too woke, not too in-your-face woke, like half-calf woke. A good amount of woke, very progressive. I had to smile for that one, and that made me nervous because I understand there's dentists in the room tonight. We got a lot of dentists. Oh, there's too many dentists all right in front of me. I'm scared to show my teeth. I feel like a stripper during a gynecologist convention. Oh, there it is again. Someone get me a mask, get me a mask. I feel like the pandemic had to be good for dentists because people, once they started masking, I bet a bunch of them just stopped brushing altogether. I had to go in there and do the repairs. Huge contracts out there. That's good. All right, let's get serious now. Let's get serious. I recently signed up for that website, Farmers Only. Are we all familiar? Yeah, I'm trying to meet the guy who my parents sent my childhood dog to live with after she became sick. That guy did me a huge favor, you know? That dog, she loved playing with other dogs and running around. He let her do both of those things. Oh, that guy, you know? So I get on there every day. I just message all these farmers. Hello, I hope the harvest is bountiful this morning. By any chance, are you the guy my parents sent my childhood dog to live with after she got sick? I actually got a response the other day. One got back to me. He said, no, I'm not. Are you horny? I was like, yes, as a matter of fact. Quite, actually. But unfortunately, I'm saving myself for the guy my parents sent my childhood dog to live with after she got sick. Oh, that guy, a handshake or a job. Probably both, actually. It's a good guy. It's a good guy. I make a lot of mistakes, made a lot of mistakes in my life. One of the biggest ones was in high school. I became a professional wrestling fan. That was a bad call. That didn't take me anywhere. You know, I should have pursued a fandom in real sports. You know, then you can talk to anybody about anything. You know, my brother believes he got a promotion at his job because his boss likes talking to him about baseball so much. If you get a promotion at your job because your boss likes talking to you about professional wrestling, you are the new shift manager at GameStop. It's precisely how far that will take you in life. It's the only professional advantage you'll find. The only way wrestling fans caught a break was during the quarantine. Wrestling never stopped. Yeah, well, basketball had to pause itself. Well, baseball had to hold off its start. Wrestling just kept going because Vince McMahon went to the Florida Athletic Commission and got professional wrestlers declared essential employees. Isn't that insane? Really, the only wrestler we absolutely needed during the pandemic was The Undertaker. I know that's a dark joke, but when you get the chance to write a culturally relevant joke about professional wrestling, you do it. Do not pass up that opportunity. My father is actually the one who got me into wrestling. We would watch it together when I was a kid, and on really special occasions, he would allow me to choreograph my own beatings. All right, I hear that sound. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't you dare. It's actually pretty cool. How many kids get to say they've been spanked with a folding chair? To the head. In a steel cage. At the terrible report card rumble. And the best part is I know my father really loved me because even after I lost, he would still give me the belt. And call me champ. All right, and don't anyone think that's like, that joke is like wrestling. It's not real, it's just showmanship. You know, my father never laid a hand on me. He was a great dad. The only way he ever let me down at all was when he allowed me to become a professional wrestling fan. Could use a little bit more guidance there. A lot of people say the summer of 2020 was the worst summer of their lives. Anyone in here feel that way? A couple, yeah, it was a drag, right? They closed everything down. It's pretty bad. Worst summer for me, though, was the summer of 2019. That was the summer in which, at the start of June, my girlfriend and I broke up, and the lease on our one-bedroom apartment wasn't up until the end of August. Has anyone ever had that pleasure before? Anyone ever got to spend their summer vacation withering in the shadow of expired love? That's not even a joke. That's just a line from my diary. Just pulled it right out of there. I was like, that'll fit in the act, and it'll only hurt a little bit to tell. Now, if you've never had that particular joy, what it feels like, here's a snapshot of the experience. You know how sometimes after a breakup you might find one of your ex's hairs, like on the couch or something? It's like that, except it's every day for 3 months, and it's all of her hairs. And they're still connected to her head. And she's like, let go of my hair, you creep. This is why we broke up. That's not actually why we broke up. That was, I don't want to leave that impression. That's bad. No, we actually broke up because she said I'm too pretentious. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she meant condescending. She walked in on me this once, and I was reading this book of existential philosophy, and she was like, she rolled her eyes at me, and she was like, oh my God, are you for real? I was like, that is what I'm trying to figure out. Pretty sure that was the moment our relationship stopped being for real. It's hard breaking up with someone you live with, because first you got to get over losing them, and then you got to get over losing all of their stuff. She had all of the better stuff. She got the bed. Now I have to sleep on a futon. She got all of the dishes. Now I have to eat off cardboard boxes. She got the TV. Now I have to watch it from the bushes outside her new place. Fortunately, I got the remote. All right, it's Monday night. Wrestling's on. Woo! But then she got curtains, which brought us closure. Finn. Remember, I hear those groans as applause. So thank you. Thank you for liking that one. It's hard. I'm dating again. It's been tough meeting people over the pandemic. I got to rely on apps to meet people. That doesn't go well for me. I'm noticing this disturbing trend where every woman I match with has something in her profile about being a fan of the true crime genre. So apparently my type is murder podcast fanatics. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like what that possibly says about me. No, I'm like, do you think I'm attractive or do you think I'm suspicious? I asked one woman if she wanted to get a drink. Her response was, I don't know. Are you a serial killer? I was like, do you want me to be? I mean, I'll choke you if you really insist. But not to completion. She told me to get back to her when I'm ready to commit. I was like, commit what? That sounds bad. That's a bad way to put that. I realize I probably shouldn't do jokes that imply I'm a serial killer. I recognize that fact. It's a bad look for me because I got 3 of the main characteristics of serial killers. I'm slender, I'm white, and I'm from Milwaukee. We screwed up, we know it, we made a mistake. You allow one serial killer to happen, you're a serial killer city now. That's the cross we gotta bear. I did write a short play based on the aforementioned serial killer that we're talking about here, the Milwaukee cannibal, Jeffrey Dahmer. You're all familiar, it sounds like. This is a little piece of theater I wrote. It's called Jeffrey Dahmer Meets Mrs. Fletcher. And if you don't know who Mrs. Fletcher is, she's the old woman from those old Life Alert commercials, you know, the one who was in distress. If you don't know who I'm referring to yet, you will when I deliver her line. Okay, so here we go. Jeffrey Dahmer meets Mrs. Fletcher. I've fallen and I can't get up. 5-second rule. Yes, thank you. How are you feeling right now? Are you feeling warm? Are you feeling loose? Are you here to have a good time?